Good morning and welcome to Cole's Backyard Coop. Just bringing you guys an update on how the girls are doing and growing. They are 14 weeks old now, if you can believe it. It seems like the time's gone by super fast. It's November. The days have gotten shorter, and it's a beautiful, cool morning here in Central Florida. About 61 degrees, and the girls love that as well as I do. Update on how they're progressing and growing and maturing. So a couple of notes. They are molting a lot right now, coming into their adult feathers. So your hens, your young pullets, you'll notice around 12 weeks, 11 weeks, you're going to start noticing a lot of molting happening, and that's normal. You'll just see a ton of feathers, which I've been picking them up, and you know, they are getting the adult tail feathers and wing feathers and the markings that are going to be the adult plumage for their breed. Like my Delaware there, she's starting to get her collar of black around her neck and the tip of her tail. And then my beautiful barred rock there, they all just took off inside. They heard crows. And the buffs here, so you'll just see a ton happening now. Comb development, of course, has not started yet. They're a little bit too young for that. That's going to happen around 4.5 to 5 months old. You'll start to see the combs just sprouting really quickly, and that is part of the maturing process. So no sign of that yet, but I do see a little bit of redness in some of the faces, which is normal. And that's part of them maturing. You'll see they're inside the coop back there. I'll take you back and show you inside the coop, but they love being out here in the run. They're really enjoying this new coop and run that we got and built for them. And they're eating like crazy. I call this the sassy teenager stage because they eat like crazy. They play. They are growing and just want to be rambunctious and run around. Molting, and the voices are changing too. They are starting to sound more like adult hens and less like chicks. So not as much peeping, and they're starting to get their adult voice. It's kind of a mix of both right now. It's kind of funny. I gave them some apple this morning and strawberries that they're enjoying for breakfast. That's what they're picking at. And the next thing that we will get ready for is comb development and maturing. They'll start to fill out, and the combs will start to sprout. You'll notice each day the comb will just grow bigger and bigger. It grows at a tremendously fast rate. And I'll bring that to you, comb development and weight development. But they're starting to fill out very nicely. I mean, for 14 weeks, I think they're huge. And that's due in part to feeding them a good diet. The supplements I give them in the water, I put the Nutri-Drench in the water, the organic feed, and a lot of veggies and fruits and things added to their normal diet really help increase body weight and size. So after comb development starts to take place, probably another 4 weeks, I'm going to start getting the nest boxes ready. So I'll bring you around this side really quick. Nest boxes, I just have some pine shavings in there right now. I'm using fine cut pine shavings, so it's almost like a sawdust, but not quite. So then, really inquisitive at this stage too. They want to just come up, and they're very tame. So, okay, girls, say hi. So the nest boxes will be ready for use. Oh, look at you getting all close. Don't you pick at this camera. Don't you pick at it. Stop it. She's one of my really sassy girls. Come here, baby. Come here. Oh, they're good girls. They're good girls. My little barred rock there. Get back. but I will fill the nest with hay and stop it. Fill the nest with hay and an artificial egg in each nest, and that way they know to start practicing in there. But I won't do that before 4.5, 5 months old, because right now they think the nests are to play in. So they crawl inside there and they think it's just a fun place to be, but instinct will tell them the nest is a place to deposit their egg and lay their egg, because it's safe, it's a little confined space, and that's what they'll know to do. So that will just take another few weeks. It's hard to believe they've got just another few weeks to go. Get back, girls, get back. They just want to come right out the door. But yeah, this new space for them has worked out really well. They sleep right up here. And then it's really easy to keep clean, and I have the 5 nest boxes for them. I'm going to close this because they just want to come right out and see us. And that's it. I'll give you another quick look at the girls. The next video, again, will be about comb development and preparing your nests for them to begin laying. And that's always really exciting. I've had chickens for February will be 9 years. And it never gets old, those first eggs that you get from each of your flocks. So I'm really excited. This is one of the largest flocks I've ever had, so I'm really excited about that too. Because you got to remember, you know, if you have a flock, you're not going to get 100% production every single day. So you have to keep in mind that you'll get, if you have a flock of 10, you'll probably get 7, 8 eggs a day probably. Every now and then you might get 10. But so I added a few extra girls, which now, as I think about this, I'm thinking about widening the run a little bit by another 4 feet on this side, getting rid of the hedges and widening it. But that'll be another update. So for right now, from Cole's Backyard Coop, have a great day. Enjoy the beautiful weather wherever you are. If it's here in Florida, you know what I'm talking about. Wherever else you might be. Enjoy the day, and happy chicken keeping. Oh, look who we have here. Of course. Peeps has to get on camera, of course. She just wants love. Hello, honey. Hello, you enjoying? Her and her sister over there love early morning cool weather, so they run around and play together, so. Alright, well, from Cole's Backyard Coop, have a great day. Feel free to subscribe to our channel and like the video, ask any comments. And we welcome that and appreciate that. And I hope you always find my videos enjoyable and maybe learn something from them. Say bye, girls. Say bye.